Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kyle Kuzma at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Can't convert the free throw. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Caldwell Pope. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Brandon Ingram trying to cash in on a 3-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Off the mark on his free throw. Done. To Nick Young. Lets it fly from long range. James with the board. Driving right to the basket. In a flash. Scores at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Now whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Chicago as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
JaVale McGee swats it. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by JaVale McGee. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Markkanen. Knocked loose. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Again, Ed, if you made it to this level, you're capable of doing things that normal humans could never do, even if you're not known for it.
Hart to Caldwell Pope. Here's a chance from long range. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Chicago possession. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Probing the defense. And counted at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
To Markkanen. The drive, right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Levine's shot no good. Nothing going here on that drive. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Chicago with the possession. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Now the Bulls will take the timeout, as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lakers have it. Hart to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Easy path to the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Chicago basketball. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Hart. And scores. Strong take.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Beasley. And the basket good at the rim.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
That's up, baby. I got him.
Short jumper off the mark. A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. And count the basket.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Hart lets it fly from beyond the arc, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
To Markkanen. Knocked loose. He's on the deck. Great sacrifice. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Bulls have it.
I got ball. Pick up. Back up.
Cruises inside for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Defense, let's go.
Tough make through traffic.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Markkanen. Jabari Parker. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Beasley forced that one. Defense was right there. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. He gets it.
Ooh, I like that.
Long key from 3/4 court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Lakers didn't hold back in that opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scores for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Bulls did a lot of things wrong in that opening half. The way they struggle doesn't bode well for them at all. But if they got some fight in them, we'll know right away in the third quarter. These are the guys getting buckets for the Chicago Bulls.
Game track. Fast break points.
The Chicago Bulls need to show more urgency in the second half, especially with their transition defense. They're not getting back in time to disrupt the speed of the offense. The problem became evident in the opening quarter.
Player of the half.
Ball has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after one half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. Here we go with the top 3 plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay.